Hello, I'd like to propose a concept. The concept is to stop looking at things like right, wrong, good, bad, good or evil, hell, angels, whatever. Just realize that all of those terminologies explain one core concept: duality. For every in, there's an out. For every up, there's a down. Right? For every light, there's a shadow. If you didn't have a shadow, you might not see the light, sort of shit. I don't care how you describe it, but when people talk about good and bad and dark and light and blah, 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 they're just expressing their understanding of two extremes of one energy. You can balance or you can live in one side or the other. But it's really interesting if you follow the teachings of Jesus, Yeshua in the Bible, and he says don't sit on the fence, because if you sit on the fence, it's like as good as choosing not to choose, right? Is not to choose your highest good is to not choose your highest good. So sitting on the fence is as good as not choosing your highest good. Hopefully that made sense. Anyways, my point, as I'm trying to make, is that when we don't make a decision to be either hot or cold, if we don't make a decision to experience one of the dualities, one of the polarities, we're always going to be lukewarm in the middle, and life will always be kind of like mediocre. But, it's okay. But you gotta go all in if you want to really feel something. Right? What's the point in doing it? When I was a kid, if I didn't do something and gave it my 120%, it often got destroyed and I was forced to do it again. When you're piling firewood, that gets really annoying. Anyways, it gave me oddly strong upper body strength for a small person. That's benefits, And patience. Didn't kill anybody, which I kind of wanted to a lot as a kid. Anyways, moving on. Duality. That's what good and bad is. That is what dark and light, evil, all that crap. If you can give yourself some space from the duality versus diving right into, it must all be bad or it must all be good, and actually step back and say, okay, what is this a duality of? And look at it as a whole. What part of the duality are you currently experiencing? Are you feeling like it's the good part? Are you feeling like it's the bad part? The negative part? The positive part? Which I would also like to clarify. Good, bad, positive, negative. You will feel a resonance in yourself, what is good for you and what is bad for you. The problem is the teachings and the concepts and the programmings we get from society. Our ego is often going to be in dissonance, discord, how you want to describe it, with your heart's desire. And so you might often feel obligated to do something that you feel is for the right reasons, but doesn't actually feel good. That's what you should actually be grading good and bad at. Not society's ideas of duality, not these weird concepts that we've created as societal norms in Western patriarch society that, by the way, still thinks it's completely okay to encourage racism and fascism and capitalism. I could go on. There's a lot of isms. I'm an ism. Man, patriarchy makes a lot of isms when you think about it. That's funny. Okay, moving on. Even prison? No, never mind. That's not quite right. You got my point, right? Duality. It's not about good or bad. It's not about dark or light. It's just duality. Give yourself the space to see where you're experiencing the duality of what energy it is. It's kind of fun. And don't judge it. Be curious. Why are you choosing at that point in time to experience that duality of that energy? Anyways, have a great day. Goodbye.